Welcome back to our Wealthy Mindset, where we talk about all things money, mindset, and business. It's your host, Cindy, and today we're talking about whether you should increase your prices or fix your expenses first. So, before you raise your prices, maybe you should look at what's actually leaking first. I know we're always told to charge our worth, to raise our prices, to go premium, but let me ask you something. If you're making 10K, 20K, or even 30K a month, and you still feel broke, is charging more really the solution? Because sometimes your money problem isn't just income, it's your overspending. So let's get into it. Let's start with the truth. Raising your prices can be powerful. I've coached clients through massive transformations with a single pricing decision. But what I see more often is women raising prices out of panic, not strategy. You're raising your rates after a cash flow dip. You add a new offer to make rent this month. You double your prices, but don't change anything on the back end. And you wonder why you still feel overwhelmed, underpaid, and nothing has changed. Because here's what no one tells you: you can make more and still not have anything left. So instead of putting a bandaid on a bleeding money model, let's fix what's actually leaking and happening behind the scenes. So here's the step-by-step breakdown I want you to implement in your business. And I promise it's simple. You don't need to be a numbers girl to do this. So step one, I want you to pull your numbers. Log into your business bank account and credit card. Look at the last 2 months of spending. Step two, make 3 buckets. The first one is revenue generating, so things that directly help you make money. Second bucket is operational, so think of things that you need to keep the business running. And then the third bucket is dead weight, things you forgot you were even paying for or not really impacting your business at all. Now, I want you to ask yourself the hard questions once you build up these 3 buckets. So ask yourself, is this helping you grow? Are you actually using it? Would I still pay for this if I had to pay cash up front? You'd be shocked at how many women are spending $1,000 to $2,000 a month on things they're not even using or helping their business move forward. And this audit is not about shaming you or making you feel guilty about where you're spending your money. We're just increasing awareness on where your money is actually going so you can make the changes and keep more money in your bank account. So it's all about awareness and choice. Now let's talk about the stuff that quietly drains your profit every single month. So these are the top red flags I see when I do CFO audits. Subscriptions you don't use. So think Kajabi, Canva Pro, Zoom upgrades, Slack add-ons, things that you're paying for and features that you're not really using. Can you downgrade? Let's talk about the team you can't track. So you're paying your team members $2,000 to $5,000 a month with no deliverables, no reports, no clear return on investment. Let's talk about coaching programs you outgrew. You're still paying $1,000 a month for Voxer access you haven't used since October. Like, why are you still paying for it? Duplicate tools, paying for 3 different platforms that do the same thing: project management, emails, or design. You're investing, but you're not seeing a return. And that's the difference between a CEO and someone still winging it. Now, how often should you be doing these audits? I do these audits at least once a quarter, and I've been able to downgrade like my accounting softwares. I've saved about like $1,500 to $2,000 for the year just by doing this and downgrading all my subscriptions. So depending on how many subscriptions and things you're paying for in your business, the amount can add up. So let's talk about what to do instead of immediately raising your prices, because this is like the automatic response. When you don't have enough money coming in to pay your expenses, the immediate response is, I'll just increase my prices or add a new offer. So here's what I want you to do instead. Step one, clean up your costs. So cut or pause what's not working anymore. That includes contractors, tools, anything you're not fully using. Step 2, reevaluate your offer margins. How much are you actually making per sale after delivery costs? Is your pricing based on emotion or actual numbers? Step 3, rebuild with intention. Once you've created margin in your expenses, you'll have more profit, which means more room to pay yourself, more confidence in hiring, less pressure to constantly sell or launch. And when you decide to raise your prices, it'll be from strategy and not just survival and panic mode. So here's what I want you to walk away with today. More money doesn't fix a broken back end. You can raise your prices, launch a new offer, sell out your program, and still not have a profitable business. You could still be losing money. And it's not about doing more, it's about leading with clarity and intention. So you don't need to burn it all down. You just need to start paying attention to where your money's actually going and where it's not coming back. If this episode was eye-opening for you, share it with a friend who also needs to hear it. And if you've been making money but never feel caught up, send me a DM on Instagram at It's Cindy Kumar and let's get a real plan in place.